The science of fitness. Welcome, welcome. Please say hello. Let us know where you're coming at us from. I'm coming from my home in Tucson, Arizona. Where are you coming at us from? Please share so we can build that sense of community around this. So right now I'm going to discuss with you the science of fitness. So you may want to grab a pen and a paper. Just gonna do a quick little volume check. Okay, yeah, got the volume, got the volume. Sometimes you get going and you don't have any volume, and it's not good. So the message today, and for you to consider, is the science of fitness. What does that mean? The science of fitness. So you may want to grab a pen and a paper. I'm going to share with you a couple of key things about the science of fitness. And before I get going too far, if you're interested in finding out what fitness coaching is about, my specialty is looking for those who have at least 30 or more pounds to lose, and you just really want to get it done. All right. And that's so if that is you, please consider reaching out to me. Send me a message just right there. Send me a text message or Facebook Messenger message if you live. CDA's in the house, UK's in the house. You can send that message to me direct there if you're interested in a complimentary consultation. So the science of fitness. I bet you know a thing or two about this CDA, about fitness. You look like a very fit individual, right? And also my vegan friend. So I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, brother. So when it comes to the science of fitness, I'm going to share with everyone a couple of key things to consider about the science of fitness. The first thing I really believe to consider is to have a clear, specific goal. So if you could wave a realistic magic wand, and we're going to do a little exercise. If you could wave a realistic magic wand and you could have your body, your health, your energy, any kind of way you wanted it to be, what would that be like for you? That's your goal. That's something to consider. So, and then the more clearer and the more specific you can be with it, the better. Does that make sense? So the more detail you can put into those goals, the better. And I mean details. So that is the first thing that I do with you as your coach, is I get you clear and specific on your goal. So, and we're going to dive deep into it. We're going to dive deep into it. Now, once you have your goals clear and specific, then I encourage you to follow these 5 principles right here, what you see on the screen. You know, my mentor said a while back that, you know, in any major area of life, you know, there's only about 5 or 6 things or half a dozen things that's really important. And with fitness, I feel like there are only 5 things that's really important for you to follow in fitness world, the science of fitness, right? It's exercise, nutrition, recovery, supplementation, and mindset. Now, if you're watching on Facebook, if you're open to it, if you go to YouTube, please hop over and subscribe to my fitness YouTube. I'm building a fitness and finance channel. I do a lot of fitness content. I'm sure, right? As a matter of fact, we're right here going live right now as we're doing it. But I put other content that I don't put. If you're interested in that kind of content, fitness and finance, because I do believe that health is wealth. Without our health, folks, without our health, we don't have anything. It doesn't matter how little or how much financial success we have. If you have millions of dollars, billions of dollars, and you don't have your health, it's not good, right? You could lose your life, or you just have a very miserable life, right? So our health is wealth. Our health is wealth. Consider that our health is wealth. Anything you can do, I mean, some things we have no control over, but these are the things on the screen that most of us, I feel, have control over. Our exercise ability, our nutrition ability, our recovery ability, our supplements ability, and our mindset ability. So just real brief, when it comes to exercise, consider having at least some strength training work and some cardiovascular work. Combination, right? Imagine for a moment that you have a twin-engine airplane and you have 2 engines on the airplane. strength training and cardiovascular training. If you only have one engine, just say you're just doing cardio, you're not doing strength, you're only not gonna be very efficient, right? So having both engines going on your airplane, strength training and cardiovascular training, that's the ticket, right? Now, number 2 is nutrition. Imagine for a moment that goal that you created in the beginning of this session. Imagine for a moment that we're trying to build a 2-story house from scratch. Now imagine if we only have half the materials necessary to build the house, how far are we going to get? Think about it. Probably only about halfway, right? So the foods that you and I eat on a daily basis are like the supplies that goes towards building our bodies. So every day the foods that you eat is either building up your body or keeping you from getting the body that you want. So both of us, right? So now, when it comes to nutrition, there's a lot of things to consider. That's why I do suggest, if you're interested in progressing fast and you have 30 or more pounds to lose, please consider reaching out to me for a complimentary 20-minute consultation. You can ask me anything you want about health and fitness, and I can find out more about your goals and how I can serve you. But in the meantime, consider watching 3 documentaries. The Game Changers, THE Game Changers, should be on Netflix, Amazon Prime, and something else, YouTube. Mostly you can find free copy there. Also consider watching Forks Over Knives. Forks over, and it's like Forks Over Knives. And then one more, if you're feeling very motivated and you really want to find out what's going on in this whole world with nutrition, just to get an overview, consider watching Dominion. Dominion, just like it sounds. So those are 3 documentaries to consider just watching. If you're doing research on your own, consider doing that. But then if you just want some direct help, consider reaching out to me directly and we can get the ball rolling. So that's nutrition, and it is very important. Nutrition, it's so huge. And there's all sorts of other strategies you can use, and it's really very individually focused. That's why each person I work with is very customized, because everybody's unique. You are a unique individual, and I know I can specifically assist you in losing over 30 pounds or more if that is what your goal is. We can do it together. So please reach out to me. Number 3 is recovery. And consider getting about 7.5 to 9 hours sleep a night. We could do a whole study on that. Supplementing intelligently. That's going to mean like things like protein shake supplements, nutritional supplements, and then also too strength enhancing supplements, right? And then last but not least is the mindset. And that's really important. And that's why coaching really helps, because my mindset is strong in fitness and I know what you're capable of. So when we're working together, you can borrow off of my mindset. But that's the trick, is keeping you in going in the long term, is developing your mindset so that you stick in with it over the long term. One more thing and I'll let you go. Imagine for a moment that you're in the ocean. And if you've ever been in the ocean, have you ever been in the ocean? I have. It's a wonderful experience. A lot of times, you have a current and it's pulling you away. It's like pulling you down the beach, or even have a riptide, kind of an undercurrent, kind of pull you even under, right? So that's the same thing. Imagine if you're out in the ocean and you're swimming towards your fitness goals. This is the analogy. You're swimming towards your fitness goals. You're swimming towards your fitness goals, but you're getting kind of pulled back. You're getting kind of pulled back, pulled back, pulled back. That's going to happen. That is life, and that's just how it works. But your mindset, if you stay clear and specific on your goal, whether you're doing it on your own or with my help or another coach's help, you stay focused on that and you stick to the actions. You must take action. Just can't have mindset, but that's why we have exercise, nutrition, recovery supplements, and mindset. It all works together. It's the science. It's the science of fitness, just like we're talking about in the topic today, the science of fitness. These 5 things I ask you to consider that is of the science of fitness. So consider that in your science of fitness. If I can be of any service to you, please let me know. The way that it works, if you're interested in coaching, is just we schedule an initial complimentary 20-minute call. So if you're watching this and you have over 30 pounds to lose, consider taking action right now. Message me right now. It doesn't matter what time of the night it is or day. Message me to the Facebook Messenger or to the number on the screen over here. Either way is okay. You can message me anytime. If I'm asleep, I have the ringer turned off until I wake up. So it doesn't matter, and I'll respond to you within 24 hours. We can get that ball rolling. So if you have more than 30 pounds, 30 or more pounds to lose, or you know of someone that really wants this help, consider reaching out to me right now for a complimentary 20-minute call so I can get to know you and share with you how I can serve you. All right. So that's it for now. Appreciate your time and your energy, and I'll be back. Bye for now.